Alexander Isak has become synonymous with clinical finishing and exceptional dribbling. The young Swedish striker is being touted as the next big thing. The two-footed Swedish striker is currently one of the best in the Premier League. In recent years, Isak has stunned the world with his goal-scoring ability. Despite Newcastle's disappointing season, Isak himself has found personal form and has been a shining light. However, there is one scary truth about Isak that nobody is noticing. Pundits and former players have been comparing him to some big names. Former Premier League striker Peter Crouch has confirmed Isak to legendary goalscorer Thierry Henry. How many times did you see Thierry go through on goal and panic? It's the same with Isak. If he goes through one-on-one, you're just always confident he'll score, said Crouch. Isak's coach, Eddie Howe, also agrees with this comparison. Everyone is different, and there are no two players that are the same, but I do think he has some of the characteristics that Thierry had. He's got the speed and a similar build and frame. Even Newcastle legend Alan Shearer confirmed this comparison. As a kid, Isak was inevitably compared to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who's a Swedish legend, of course, but the comparison they make with Newcastle's coaching staff is to Thierry Henry. You can see it in that blistering pace, the languid grace, and that gorgeous fluid movement. So our striker has been compared to two of the greatest strikers ever, Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Thierry Henry. So for sure, it seems like Isak is destined for great heights. Isak is a right-footed centre-forward who can lead the front line on his own or work in a centre-forward pairing. He shows versatility in his movements. When space allows, he can spin in behind, running forward to attack beyond his centre-back markers. He's also as calm as it gets when one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Isak is also a ball carrier. He can move with the ball perfectly, and he's a good dribbler and has earned the comparison to Henry through the gracious and effortless way that he carries the ball. All these attributes and more can also be found in Henry's profile. Both players possess lightning speed and impressive strength, allowing them to glide past defenders and dominate in the attacking third. They're also both versatile. They can play across the front line, functioning as a central striker, or drift out wide to create space and terrorise defences. Both also have a natural eye for goal and are capable of scoring a variety of finishes with both feet. So the question is, will Isak get even close to what Thierry Henry was actually like? Well, first we must go back. Alexander Isak is a Swedish professional footballer born on September the 21st, 1999. He plays as a forward for both the Sweden national team and Newcastle United in the Premier League. Isak, who was born and raised in Solna, Sweden, began his professional career in 2016 with his boyhood club AIK. Isak made his first team debut for AIK on February 28, 2016, appearing as a substitute in the 75th minute of the Swedish Cup away match against 4th-tier side Ten Holtz IF. He also scored his first goal for the team that day at age 16 in the 6-0 victory. Isak started his first match for AIK on April 7th of 2016, which was match day 2 of the Allsvenskan, in an away fixture against Östersunds FK, alongside fellow young striker Carlos Strandberg. At the age of 16 years and 199 days, he became the youngest goalscorer for AIK in Allsvenskan history and clinched the win for his team with the second goal in a 2-0 victory of the game. On April the 25th, Isak scored his first goal at AIK's home ground, Friends Arena, when he opened the scoring in a 2-1 victory against IF Elfsborg. Isak, who had made an impression in his first few games and established himself as a first-team regular, signed his first professional contract on May 3rd, 2016. Isak was wonderful at AIK. He was described by one of his teammates, Chinendu Obasi, as Sweden's new Ibrahimovic. In January 2017, Isak signed a long-term contract with Borussia Dortmund, lasting until the summer of 2022. And before signing with Dortmund, Isak reportedly turned down a move to Real Madrid in search of more playing time. At Dortmund, Isak didn't actually have that much impact. Most of his days were spent injured or on the bench. He made his first appearance for the club in a win against Sportfreunde Lotte on March 14, 2017, and won his first medal when Dortmund won the 2016-17 DFB Pokal. But he only did appear once in the tournament and he didn't make the squad for the final. He scored his first competitive goal for Dortmund in a 2017-18 DFB Pokal second round win against FC Magdeburg on October 24, 2017. He played a total of 19 games for Dortmund, scoring 6 goals and providing 1 assist. Now, after making no appearances in the 2018-19 Bundesliga season for Borussia Dortmund, Isak was loaned to Dutch Eredivisie club Willem II. At Willem II, Isak showed he still had the fight. He played 18 matches, scoring 14 goals and providing 6 assists. He also set some records along the way. On March the 30th, 2019, he became the first player ever to score 3 penalties in an Eredivisie match. And on April 14th, 2019, he became the first foreign-born player in the Eredivisie to score 12 goals in his first 12 league games. Then, in the summer of 2019, Isak signed a 5-year deal with Real Sociedad, joining the La Liga club on July the 1st of 2019, and he scored his first goal in his first pre-season match. He scored his first competitive goal for Real Sociedad in a 3-1 La Liga win against RCD Espanyol on September 22nd, 2019. His best impact during the season was probably February the 6th, when Isak scored 2 goals and made 1 assist in the Copa del Rey quarter-final against Real Madrid. In his second season at the club, Isak won his first trophy when he started and played 89 of the minutes of the 2020 Copa del Rey final in a 1-0 win against Atletico Bilbao, helping Real Sociedad win the trophy. The 6'4" youngster made his mark in La Liga too. At Real Sociedad, he played a total of 132 games, scored 44 goals and provided 8 assists. So it's no surprise to anyone that at the end of the 2022-23 season, Isak was catching other clubs' attentions. He eventually signed for Premier League club Newcastle United on a 6-year contract till June of 2028 and is worth £6.24 million per year, which is around £120,000 a week. This was a record for the Geordie club, as Isak was and remains the club record transfer at £58 million. 4 days after his big money move, Isak more than proved his worth when he scored a goal on his debut against Liverpool and was named man of the match. However, he did need to be sidelined due to an injury a few matches later. Following a 1-1 draw with Bournemouth, where he scored a penalty, Isak was sidelined for 16 competitive matches due to a hamstring injury. He returned to the squad in December of 2023. Isak's first season at Newcastle was below par. At the end of the season, he'd only scored 10 goals and provided 2 assists. These goal contributions are obviously far too low when you compare them with his price tag. Isak this season, though, has been a beauty to watch. He's currently one of the best strikers in the Premier League. He scored a brace in the first match of the season and has been raining goals in ever since. So far this season, Isak has scored over 20 goals in the Premier League, with the Golden Boot all but wrapped up due to Erling Haaland and Manchester City. Isak's goal record for a subpar Newcastle team has been excellent. And it's not just his goals. Isak has been a beauty to watch this season. Pace, technical ability, dribbling ability. He has got a bit of an X factor about him, said his coach, Eddie Howe. Anthony Gordon also sang the praises of his fellow teammate. It's hard to describe. You don't need me to tell you he's so gifted. He could be one of the best players in the world, he said. So do you think Isak has what it takes to become one of the best players in the world like Henry was? Or will he fall short of the man who people say is the greatest player ever to play in the Prem? Well, let us know what you think in the comments section below, and we'll see you in the next video.